Come on.
Oh, yo, yo, Donkin Dave here, and we're coming into Boston. I got to get through Boston to get to my other locations, and of course, here's the traffic. Oh, I hate traffic like this. Stop and go. But it's like this in Boston. You just have to accept it and deal with it. And for the most part, people are cool with it. I said that before. People are pretty cool about it, you know. And they don't see too many motorcycles up here. So I think they do kind of pay more attention for motorcycles and stuff like that. But spent the entire day, it's almost 6 o'clock p.m. right now. And spent the entire day with Dom, my friend, and his fiancée. Had a great time. We went by the JFK Museum. That would be the JFK Presidential Library. And we didn't go in there. And we did walk around Boston Common, which is a wonderful park. And I didn't get a whole lot of pics of that, but or any video. But it's a beautiful park. And then we did go to Cheers, the bar that the TV show was based upon, and went down there and we had a beer. I had a IPA called a Green Monster IPA. How about that? And it was good. It was a very good, rich IPA. And met some people from the UK and chatted with them for a while, and just had a good time. And then we went to the MIT Museum. Let me put that again. We went to the MIT Museum. Loser! But yeah, we did, and it satisfied my science geek thing. And I got some video of that too. I don't know if I can put it on YouTube though. But that was cool. And Dominic, man, he is like a walking, talking encyclopedia of history. He grew up here in Boston. And man, he just laid it all out for me. I was amazed by his knowledge of what he knew about Boston and the history of Boston. It was cray. That's me trying to say crazy. But man, he just put it all out there. I was just amazed at the depth of knowledge that he knew about Boston. And it's a great town. I wouldn't live here because the cost of living is just way astronomical high, and the traffic is just astronomically bad, and trying to find a parking. We spent 15 minutes trying to find a place to park to go eat lunch, and then we found it, and then we had to walk like 10 minutes to get to the place to eat, and then we ate, and then we had to walk back and to get to the car. That's crazy. I wouldn't do that. It's so much different in North Carolina. But that's the way it is here. You just got to do what you got to do, and people accept that. They just don't get crazy. Only thing that bad happened was I went into the Cheers bar, and I bumped into this lady, a waitress lady, and I said, "I'm sorry, excuse me, darling." And she looked at me and said, "I'm not your darling." I was like, "Hey, if you don't want me to be nice, that's fine. If you don't want me to be polite, that's fine. Whatever, you know." So that was it. We're coming into the Big Dig. The Big Dig, the thing that costs like billions and billions of dollars, which goes underneath the town. The Big Dig. And we're coming right into it. Ain't that crazy? All these buildings are built on top of the Big Dig. Nuts. All right, Buckwheat, come on. In your X1. Come on, Buckwheat, let's go. The Thomas P. O'Neill Tunnel, the Tip O'Neill Tunnel. Tip O'Neill was the Speaker of the House during the Reagan years. So now we're doing this. So I did want to film the Big Dig and going through the tunnel, and then where we come out of. It's pretty cool. You'll see that here in just a little bit. But the traffic here is pretty bad. Now, Dominic was telling me about all the stuff that they had to do for the Big Dig, because they've got all these vents and everything in there, because all these cars are generating a lot of carbon monoxide, and all that stuff. So Dominic was telling me that they've got all kinds of vents in here, and such as that. I mean, huge vents. They actually built a building around one of the vents that goes outside, and so that's pretty cool. But yeah, this took years and years and years, and we went through one tunnel already, and I made comment about the tiles on the side here. Somebody had to set all of those damn tiles. That's a lot of tiles. I wouldn't want to have that job. It'd be a great job. I mean, sit there and set tiles for the next, forever. Good money. But I wouldn't want to have done that. And let's see, what else can I impart with you about the Big Dig? It took a long time to build, and it took billions of dollars, and cost overruns and all that good stuff. But this is the way to get through Boston. Go through the Big Dig, which is Interstate 93, as I understand it. Dom will correct me if I'm not correct. He'll say, "Hey, you got it wrong, dude." But it was a great day. Had a really good day. Checked out of the Marriott, and just been kind of wandering out with Dominic and his lady. And she's a great gal. They're engaged to be married. They'll be married next year. So thanks, Dom. It was great to be with you today. And the cool thing was when we went to the MIT Museum, and I admit, man, that's very, very geek. But his girlfriend was cool with it. She was like, "Yeah, this is great." Turns out she was a physics minor. So Dominic's an engineer, I'm a geology major, and she was a physics minor. So it all worked. That's pretty good. Now we're coming out of the Big Dig, and you'll see what we got. You come out, and look, there's a bridge. That's cool. You go into a tunnel, and you come out on a bridge. Very, very cool, and it's a beautiful bridge. Modern architecture and everything. And right over there, that marker over there, that's the Bunker Hill Memorial. It looks like the Washington Monument, but it's really Bunker Hill Memorial. Which Bunker Hill was a battle that Washington fought in the Revolutionary War, if you don't know that. The Battle of Bunker Hill, you can Wikipedia that. I won't get into the details of that. But yeah, the cool thing about Boston is that they recycle a lot of their stuff. They recycle buildings, they move buildings, they recycle buildings. They just do all kinds of neat stuff around here just to make everything work. So that was Boston. We're gonna get the hell out of Boston and head north to another place. So I wanted to just kind of let y'all know what's going on today. Had a great time. Thank you, Dom. And I will talk to you later.
Thank you and good night.